All right, well, after spending 2 days acclimating to the altitude in the city of Leh, we picked up the bikes and we got on the road. We went up to Varilla Pass, which is the 13th highest pass in the world at 5,300 meters, which is over 17,000 feet. The scenery is amazing. The mountains here don't really have any vegetation on them. Most plants can't grow at this altitude. So it's a hardscape of rocks and mountains everywhere you go. The bikes were perfect for the environment. These Royal Enfield Himalayas are just ideal for this environment that they were made for. So I had a great time. Today we left Leh and came into the beautiful Nubra Valley over Khardun La, the second highest pass in the world, the highest until earlier this year. The river that flows through Nubra is beautiful. We rode along both sides of it when we visited monasteries, including this one, a beautiful 14th century Buddhist monastery. It's right next to the 30-meter Buddha, the future Buddha. I'm not going to pretend I understand all the spiritual details behind it, but the architecture is amazing. Today we got up early. We left Nubra Valley at 7:30 because we were going to do a camp at the beginning where the tour leaders would show us exactly how to have the right posture in the standing riding for the off-roading that we were going to see today, which was critically important because we passed through 5 significant fords of a foot or more in depth. The fording training was critically important for going through the Siok Valley. There was a river that went through, and all of the watershed tributaries required us to ford some streams up to a foot deep. It was really intense, and it was really a lot of fun going through the fords and learning how to do that in fords I never would have taken on my own. And having that professional guidance was just fantastic.
How was it?
It was actually easier than it looked, I thought. Yeah, it was, you know, honestly, it looked scarier than it was. We just stopped as a group at Pangong Lake, which is immensely beautiful. All the shades of blue are in this lake, and it forms the border between India, where I'm standing, and Tibet, which is those mountains right there. The scenery here is unbelievable, and riding along this twisty road on the way here has just been phenomenal.
If you put a stone, there is more than half meters, and in the left side is perfect.
Here we are at Umling, the highest motorable road in the world. This has been an awesome trip with the Dainese Expedition Masters team. I just can't believe the view up here, such an awesome ride. There's no way I could have done this on my own. I'm just super grateful, totally worth it. We're at 5,800 meters, almost 20,000 feet, 19,024 feet. Highest motorable road in the world. I just can't believe it. I'm beside myself with happiness about this. Today was an amazing day. We started in Hanli. It was pretty much a transit day, so there was time for us to do a training camp out in the middle of nowhere. Hundreds of kilometers of nothing but rideable dirt around us. And that's when Dainese's staff took us aside and showed us how to do some of the most important maneuvers for riding around these areas that have dirt roads and somewhat hazardous areas like U-turns and road construction that we saw a lot of. Today was about 30% dirt, 70% pavement. So we had a great ride on the highways. I won't call them freeways because they're one lane. Coming out here, we got up to some speed. We got to do some twisties, which, you know, if you come from street riding, you're gonna like a lot. We got here to Lake Somomori, and it is just spectacular, as you can see. It's an amazing, amazing view. And we've settled down to camp for the night at this nomadic tent camp, something I've never done before. So it's just been a great day, and I'm really happy about it.
Once you commit on the sand, you have got to keep going.
Here we are at the end of the road, back in Le. As you can see, me and the bike are a little dustier than we were when we started 5 days ago, but this has been a fantastic trip. We started the day at Somomori at our encampment, rode over to the Indus Valley, one of the most historic civilization-generating rivers in the world, and rode down the canyons pretty fast. It's native for me. I'm from California. I like to do twisties, so that was a lot of fun. Came down into Thiksay and visited this monastery. We're back here in Le. This has just been an amazing experience. When I signed up for this, a buddy of mine asked me, do you want to go do this Expedition Masters motorcycle tour? And I thought, yeah, great, sounds fantastic. I kind of didn't know what I was getting myself into. Dainese asked me to do 2 days of off-road training. I knew it was going to be an adventure tour, so I did that. I'm a street motorcyclist. I'm super glad I did, but when I got here and started riding on the bike, got the training that Dainese put together on a daily basis for us, including specific training camps, and also just the experience of really grooving that in. I mean, you can go to a 2-day motorcycle riding camp for off-road and go a month later and you'll have to start over. With this, you really get those skills grooved in, and that's what I appreciate the most about it. It's just been a fantastic experience. I couldn't recommend it more.